see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. So for today's video, we are going to be thoroughly cleaning this kitchen. I really let it go the past couple of days and I just really want to get in there, put everything away, tidy up, and use this Dettol Clean and Fresh antibacterial spray. I'm just spraying it onto the counters and I'm going to move everything around, wipe underneath everything and make sure it's all nice and clean and crumb free. Around the toaster it gets really bad with crumbs, so I need to get all the crumbs off and make it nice and clean finally. Now I'm going in with the Dettol all-in-one spray. You can spray this on any surface. I've been using this a lot around the house recently, even on my fabrics like my curtains, sofas, anything. You can use it on anything. I'm just using it on the chrome handles now just because it makes them really shiny. It's really nice, plus it smells really nice. I got the floral scent, so it's made my kitchen smell really lovely, and it even works on stainless steel. I'm just going to empty the bin now and just keep it outside the back door just so I can keep adding to it. I'm just going to put in a fresh bin bag and I'm going to use this bin deodorizer powder to sprinkle a bit in there, and it keeps your bin from smelling awful. And now I'm just going to load up the dishwasher and continue to tidy up the kitchen.
Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love, let me love you. Let me love you.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came in way too strong, cannot keep it low key, got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, auto, your taste, it's really a bad reception now.
Now there's one thing that I really love in a kitchen, and that is a clean shiny sink. So I'm just going to clean it off with this Cif cream cleaner. I love this stuff, and I'm just going to use one of my green little minky sponges, give it a really good scrub in, make sure to get all that paint off that was on there from the paintbrushes and that palette. Scrub all around the tap, all around the draining board, the sink itself, just give it a really good scrub in. Then I'm going to rinse it all away and then spray on some Method stainless steel cleaner that I have decanted into a different Method bottle to make the sink lovely and shiny and polished.
A zero-sum game that I will lose, there's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my
This bit of the kitchen right here always seems to be one of the catch-all places in the kitchen. It's this part of the counter and the dining room table. They both seem to just collect loads and loads of clutter, so I'm just going in and clearing it all away and giving it a really good spray and wipe down with the Dettol spray.
Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? Yeah, I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, yeah, I lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I've lost you, I've lost you. I keep on looking for you. Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice.
So right here I'm just going to sweep and mop the floor. I did unfortunately lose the footage of me sweeping the dining room area, but I promise you that I did. So I'm just going to use my spray mop just to quickly mop around the dining room, and then I'm going to go on and sweep the kitchen area and also mop it as well.
But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, nah.
Now the reason that I swept the floor instead of hoover it like I usually do is because my battery for my hoover had actually died. I have the Shark Hoover and it's got a 40-minute run time for the battery and then you have to recharge, but on this day I didn't recharge it on purpose because I need to clean it out desperately. As you can see, it is in a dire state. That filter was seriously clogged. Even the rollerblades and everything are all seriously clogged and matted with hair. So I'm just going to show you quickly how I dismantle it all and clean it all through. I only use soapy water, warm soapy water, to clean the parts that detach, and then everything else that is surrounded by electrical bits I just wipe down with a damp sponge. I don't put any water on it or anything because I'm scared that I'm going to like fry it, because water and electricity obviously don't mix.
God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over?
Now I was amazed at how clean I managed to get this filter. I'm just running it through some warm water, no soap at all. Don't put soap on this filter, just warm water, and just squeeze it, wring it out, massage it, do whatever you need to do. But look how white this came out once I was done cleaning it. I was actually amazed. It just goes to show how disgusting it was because it was black with the amount of stuff and gunk and dust and grossness that was stuck in it. So now I'm just going to go through and just wipe down all of the extra components. I wasn't too sure about putting this compartment that holds all the dirt underwater because I know it does have like a little bit of electrical bits where it connects to the hoover, and I was a bit nervous about it, so I just wiped it down with a damp sponge and used this dish brush just to get all the bits out of that little cone filter. And I'm just going to keep wringing out and rinsing off this green sponge that I'm using and just continually wiping everything down.
Try too hard, nothing's ever enough. Even if I try too hard, tell me what to do, say anything, yeah. Dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, So come on, baby, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper,
Now for the bits that you wipe down with a damp sponge, it won't actually take that long to dry off. You can always just take a tea towel, dry it off, and then bung the tea towel in the wash like I'm doing here. But the things that you have actually washed with warm soapy water or just water in the tap, like the filter or the roller sponge, then I recommend you leave them out to dry on some tea towels or kitchen roll or something over maybe 24 hours or even 48 hours, just to make sure they are really dry all the way through. You can even put them in the sun just to make sure they get dry. Don't put them back in your Hoover whilst they're still wet or damp, as this could really like hurt your Hoover. It can really mess up your Hoover and it can actually break it. So just make sure the sponge and the roller sponge and anything that you put through the tap is really dry before you reassemble the Hoover. You don't want to be breaking your Hoover. I'm going to leave mine out for a couple of days, maybe even in the sun, just to make sure they're really dry. I don't want to break my Hoover. And I just want to say a really big thank you if you made it this far in the video. Please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also leave me a nice comment, I will love that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!